Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a crack repair. So I'm going to demonstrate a real simple crack repair of acrylic and fiberglass. We have a cadaver foot here, and we synthesised the crack at the quarter, a little bit further back from the quarter, very typical of coronary cracks that happen to athletic horses. So the first thing you do is to repair the wall and the sole, and you can see all the just external hoof has been cleaned, and also coming round to the inside, even up the inside of the bar, because I'm going to wrap the patch right the way over. It's going to hold it like your hand's holding the foot together there. So it'll come across here, and then here, and to the coronary band. And that's the aim of this patch. First thing we do is prepare our fiberglass, and we need 4 layers for this patch. So just to get an idea, that's 2 layers, 3 layers, 4 layers, and then we cut with a good pair of shears, which you always need for this job. So that's cut, discard that bit. And now we're going to try it on this foot. I think already it's probably a bit big at the moment. So try it on the coronary band, wrap. Yeah, way too big. So I'm going to reduce it. Always easier to reduce it than to make it bigger. Obviously we shorten the length. Get rid of those little bits. There we go. Let's see again. So, 2, 3, 4. Right on our foot. That wraps in there, comes around the coronary band. That's about the right size. So we need to be relatively accurate for that. The reason for having 4 layers is that it is really quite important that you have 4 layers, totally impregnated with acrylic, but it's also easier mathematically to do that. Of course, another way of getting 4 layers is 1, 2, and that's our 4 layers. So as long as we remember that, then we'll be okay. Right, we need the glue done. Just a fresh one, is it? Now we're going to impregnate the fiberglass cloth. It's about the only thing that I'm capable of impregnating these days. So get a little bit of glue on there. I think that glue is now out, so if somebody can change that glue, please. But this is the easiest way to impregnate it, is just smooth it in, quite firm. Make sure you get it in everywhere. Okay, so now that we're happy that we've got that totally through, we've got a little bit more glue on the other side. And again, it's not the amount of glue you get on here that counts, it's that you get it all into the fibres. So it's all the way through the fibres, and that's the easiest way to do that is on a piece of plastic. Every horse yard in the world has plastic bags laying about, so you don't have to invest in that equipment. So remember, we're doing 4 layers. So that's 2 layers, and that's 4 layers. Even my math stretches that far. And then we just put it down there like that and give it a good squash, because again, it's not the thickness of the patch that gives it its strength. So we could carry that over to the horse if we were doing it on a live horse. Here we're not, so we'll open it up again. We've got to apply some glue to a crack into the area around it. And as you can see, we've protected the coronary band. We need glue up the lateral sulcus across the sole, and then we're just going to put our patch on. Remember, the important thing is not to go above the coronary band, so line it up there, turn it in there, and then we can put, if you get any of these strandy bits, it doesn't matter, just incorporate them into the patch. A bit of glue all over, so we'll get a really nice finish. And then smooth that a little bit, try and push that down. And then the trick is the wrap, because the wrap helps put this patch under pressure everywhere, and it helps give a good finish. So, although that looks a bit messy there, hopefully by the time we wrap it somewhere. So the last thing you want is the wrap skidding and pulling our patch off. So go very easy at first, a little bit harder. Now you can put some pressure on it. So, the only place, of course, on this foot, because it's quite deep, that we're not getting a lot of pressure is on the inside there. I'll just press it on. All right. And then we'll just let that set. We can always accelerate it with a heat gun, but we'll let it set and then we'll have a look at it after it's set. Okay, well we'll just whip the cover off. The net wrap, the cling film, take it off. And let's have a look at the patch. So it's away from the frog down here, not on the coronary band, coming round, nice solid finish. A little bit of a lump there, but you've got to remember you can rasp this, so you'd get your rasp on there to level it if you were shoeing the horse. I try and avoid rasping here because all you do is expose the fibres, and as you can see, this type of acrylic actually goes off to really quite a nice firm finish. So the real benefit of this method of quarter crack repair is that you're holding this quarter crack together in 3 dimensions. So because you're wrapping in there, you're holding the foot there, holding it here, and so it isn't just a patch stressing across the crack in 2 dimensions.